I've been accused of being a racist. True say I'm in love with my blackness. My skin tone represents greatness, and my stanzas acknowledge my genealogy before the slave ships. Blood of a panther, so I hold high my black fist. And I know where I'm coming from, so Western ideologies can never phase this. Aware that I'm a warrior living in the matrix, trying to activate pioneers to think how Kunta Kinte did. These words aren't here to be dismissed. Been screaming all black everything before Jay ever did. Just read my lips. This world is ours for the taking. Just look at London and Beijing, set records that we're constantly breaking. Some look at us and say that we're amazing. And they'd be right, because each day we're history in the making. I wonder if Smith never met Weston, and the M16 had remained the motorway, and the Desert Eagle never managed to fly to the hood and become an indigenous species, how you would be living your life. I wonder if crack remained that superstitious thing you avoided stepping on in the pavement. Would you still hold the same level of mental enslavement as you do now? I wonder if governments decided raw materials such as oil were no longer of value. Would unnecessary wars still be fought? Would villains such as Blair, Bush and Obama be hunted and caught and put on trial for their heinous war crimes? Would the bloodshed of the innocent still be paid and used as a bargaining tool in the agenda of the so-called free states? And quite simply, I wonder if the Twin Towers would have still tumbled on 9/11. I wonder if value was attributed to the things that really matter. Would people still pay ludicrous amounts of money for items that were made in Indonesia, sold in Europe and the Americas, but given a French label? I wonder if books became the new world currency, how long it would take to cure ignorance and eradicate illiteracy. Would people still chase its means to feed foolish dreams, or instead choose to invest in libraries? I wonder if she was from the city of Badan, and the day after her 9th birthday was forced to marry her father's brother. Would she still believe her modesty is worth nothing more than standing in front of the bathroom mirror taking pictures to post on Twitter? I wonder if you can see the pain in his eyes after witnessing his whole family get slaughtered at the tender age of 4, and their only crime being that they were from the Houthi tribe. Quite ironic they have labelled it the Great War, because to him, it only exudes sorrow. I wonder if there were no churches, mosques or synagogues, would we still have the same level of division and believe in God? I wonder if you knew that female you see shaking her arse and tits in the back of all them videos had her innocence removed by her stepdad many years ago. Would you still refer to her as a hoe? I wonder if so many people did not practice in the evil of self-hate. Would heavily melanated sisters still want their hair to be straight? Would Michael Jackson have died with a black face? Would tanning salons even exist? Would people still inject chemicals in their buttocks, foreheads and lips? I wonder if you know how many lives and limbs were sacrificed so you can flaunt yellow diamonds in your pinky ring. I wonder if those children were told they could amount to something. Would they still become stereotypes? I wonder if the day will come when 10 youths can walk down the street at night without matching a description. I wonder if his storybooks stop printing fabricated facts and racial indoctrination, would people still be as interested in what's below the cover? I wonder if Africa received reparations for slavery. Would our children still insult her bravery and walk around with masses mentality and refer to each other by titles that are demonizing and derogatory? I wonder if prisons and caskets will ever stop being the aspirations of young black boys. Yeah, I said it. I wonder if prisons and caskets will ever stop being the aspirations of young black boys. I wonder if music was used solely to promote constructive ideals, would it still be as popular? I wonder if people realize the power of the spells they cast from their lips. Would she still want to class herself as a bad bitch? Would he still curse so casually about life and death, or would they think a little deeper about where the thoughts derive from in their heads? I wonder when people will realize that their health is their wealth, and all those pills they are subjugating their bodies to are only damaging to self. I wonder when the day will come when people realize that we are connected to elements as one divine force. Maybe it's just me who gets lost in my thoughts, but sometimes I wonder.
Strong.
You know,